Yeah, I'm going to cop it, pretty much, I think. This is from a biased opinion, because it's her. Because
Friday. You think it'll be you?
Because she doesn't like it. She asked me who I thought would go Friday. I said, I think it'll be me, Jay, Sammy and Corin, if it's 4. If it's 3, I think it'll be me, Jay and Sammy. And then I said, I'm not 100% sure who would be more like that of Jay and Sam. I don't know. And she thought it's just like, yeah.
That's what she said?
Yeah, she knows, yeah. But I could tell that she's...
How did she say it?
I could tell that she was...
Well, she agreed with you.
I think she was happy about the fact, like, because she felt as though I'd probably be leaving her... Because she had a smirk on her face. Like, she probably felt as though I would be leaving on Friday. And plus she said... And plus, I think she might have said when you go on Friday or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Something about... she goes, it'll allow other people to come out of their shells a bit more. And I just said, are you referring to... I had to think of who was in the house. And then that's when I said... and then, yeah... She said I've become this not dominant force. Which is
pretty much what they said about the buckets.
It is true, because it's reflecting off the buckets, on the back of the buckets, which is which I know for a fact is a talking point of why people didn't put buckets on my head, as opposed to nominating me the previous 2 weeks before that. I know for a fact that that's a discussion point on the BLB. I know for a fact they're wondering why I didn't receive the buckets.
Yeah,
and I would have seen that people have obviously probably nominated me the previous 2 weeks before that, and then they're wondering why those people didn't stand up. Where were they? And
on the buckets.
Pretty much.
Oh my God, wouldn't they make a wicked dinghy?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Benny seemed to like Sammy as well, didn't he? He seemed to. He said something about his.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's good for the. He's good for the. He is good for the public, which is what Rachel.
He said his fans went over to Sammy.
Yeah, Rachel pretty much confirmed that. He's good for the public because. He stirred things up a bit, which everybody sort of. Everyone thought. Yeah, which everyone felt as though it was needed. So so she pretty much. Most people probably already came to that conclusion anyway. But
should we take one of these out and put it in the pool like a dinghy?
Want to do that?
Oh yeah.
Is it electric? Yeah, it's got a motor. It's electric.
Oh right. Got a little propeller at the back of it.
No, it's only electric if you got it plugged into the mains. It would break them.
I couldn't get anything out of Benny really.
But it's not. It doesn't supply.
I couldn't get anything out of Benny. I was trying to drop in, so I didn't ask him any direct questions. I was trying to drop a few hints, and I think if he'd have thought he could have got away with it, he would have said some stuff. I think he knew he couldn't.
I think it's all just going to be if everyone just relaxes and just take it and just assume.
Yeah, I think that's what's best. I don't care.
And assume that you're probably going to be hitting the deck on Friday.
Everyone except from Josie.
Yeah, everyone should just assume that. And, if you stay, you stay.
Yeah,
if you go, but like different.
I'll be there for you, John James.
I know.
Hey, no, you won't cop nothing. It'll all come off my back. But what can you do?
Cop stuff for what?
Well, at least you know your mum's your dude anyway.
She's going to see your mum.
Yeah. So.
You know she's your. Must be a hotel full of like BBL, like our family and stuff. And he said my mum and my daughter have been coming back and forth every week.
They must have been loving it then. Let's go down again and do it all because they don't have to.
Stayed up in a nice hotel, I bet they're loving it.
You know, they probably knew that you were going to stay, but
just something
by the time you went down, yeah, definitely. Let's go up, pay for all your travel, put you up in a hotel, have a bit of fun, go out for meals with Benny. Come on, Benny, back down with us, and we'll take you out for something to eat. I bet they've been loving it.
Yeah, I bet they.
No wonder they were gutted on that video because they probably thought, don't come out.
Is that a moth in your towel?
No, it's all
Good old Benny.
Yeah.
At least we won't have to sleep in here tonight.
What?
Ben
What
said,
are you
oh, our
talking about?
favourite cookies are there. So I said, have one. He went, no. He said, I'll nick one though before
Said
I
something
go.
about me?
But he forgot to take one. They were the cookies we was talking about. That was especially funny that day.
That doesn't look good.
Yeah, I caught him stealing my cookie out the fridge.
Yeah, I remember.
I told him I couldn't eat my cookie, banged it in the fridge.
And you
I
know-
said, no,
and
he's
he
taking it
knows
out, stand to eat it. I said, what are you
Oh, you were
doing?
following me about it?
I just thought I'd have a
Nah.
cookie. Yeah, right, Ben.
That's someone.
He was a thief. He was a common thief, is what he was.
Yeah.
He can say whatever he wants. He's a.
But he would have seen in certain clips about why I was unhappy with it and what I said about him, which is why I sort of was a bit iffy with him just then. But Dave knows why.
Bendo.
Yeah, I know why.
What? Somebody want to fill me in or what?
I don't. And that's pretty much why he said he picked up 51% of the votes.
Yeah.
So it goes to show us how much certain people are liked on the outside and disliked on the outside. You know what I mean? Ugh. I couldn't even remember him saying it though. I said, you have to refresh my memory. I remember being there when it was said, but I couldn't even remember it being said.
What did you say?
It doesn't matter what he said.
What is it about you?
No. That doesn't matter, Jess. It doesn't matter.
What?
You'll see when you get out.
What is it about me?
You'll see when you get out.
Well, I'd really appreciate if it was about me to know, John. You want to know everything about you.
No, you wouldn't. Just you know, Ben, he just said some harsh comments at times, and
Ben.
yeah, and I didn't appreciate this one in particular, which is why I had harsh feelings towards him towards the end, before he left. I didn't agree.
Because when he first walked in, he was a bit like standoffish with me.
He's, yeah,
I
well,
felt that.
yeah, well. So
And I was like, what's his problem?
he doesn't have a problem. He knows how I feel about. Yeah. It's not no point.
But then I then I just tried to break the ice.
Yeah,
But he couldn't look at me like sort of thing.
yeah, good.
That's how I felt. I thought you two would have got on better.
Yeah, me.
Well, it wasn't. Yeah, just yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Right, well, it obviously does matter because it's about me.
It
and
matters
it's
to me. It matters to me because I didn't like it. I didn't like what he said.
All right,
You know,
So I think, don't tell me in front of everyone, but if it's a bit nasty what he said, then I would like to know if he's been broadcasted to everyone out there, and the only plonk that don't know about it is sat right here.
Yeah, but you got to don't have a go at me, because if he hadn't brought it up then, you would never know about it.
Yeah, but the amount of times I stuck up for him from you.
Yes, I know that, but you'll never know about what was said until you leave, and that's the way I always want it. I don't want you to know because I don't want to change anyone's opinion or what they think about people. I just didn't appreciate what he said. Still don't, which is why he sort of made a half attempt to apologise at the kitchen table. Dave knows about it. He would have seen it after he left, how upset I was about it, and how I felt about it.
He feels gutted about it now, and that's what
And I think that he should feel gutted about it because I don't believe it was said in a joking manner, and I don't believe that it was said in that manner. I believe that it was said in a cruel manner, and I didn't appreciate it.
But he was sort of repentant when he was talking, when he could hear it in his voice. He realised he'd made a mistake, and he felt pretty bad about it, didn't he? And he sort of apologised in there for what he'd said.
Well, if it was about me, he certainly didn't apologise to me about what he'd said.
He didn't know what it was.
Yeah. But he was hugging you and kissing you and loving on you.
Yeah, and that's what I didn't.
And I think that was his way of apologising.
Yeah, and I was pretty uncomfortable with that because I feel as though that's. Yeah.
Two-faced.
So if it does show clips of him hugging.
Ben was always like saying that he was my friend and things like that.
We did to everyone's face, didn't we? But there's a reason why he got 51% of the votes, because a lot of people didn't hear what was said in the heart, which Dave would know about majority of it, and I know about most of it as well.